Okay, well, we should be live. Not exactly sure of that, but we'll assume this is the thing.
Okay, well, we should.
Oh, look at that! We are live, and I'm getting echo through my microphone because I'm an idiot. But there we go. Yeah. So Sunday fun day. We're back. Sundays is usually reserved for one-shots fun games. Last week we did our Halloween special using the polymorph system for the first time. It was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. So if you missed it, go and check that one out. But tonight we're going to continue on with session 2 of our Immortals White Box playtest. Excuse me. The Kickstarter was successful, is over, but if you want to check it out, there's the banner down below our smiling faces there. I believe that he is going to put up a pre-order thing at some point too. I am editing for him. I just finished the first book edits. I got a much stronger grasp on the rules, and I like what I see quite a bit. Quite a bit. There's some interesting little things in there, and hopefully we'll bring them to play today. So, last session. You guys successfully did the trip and fool attack on an undead orc warrior, shoving him through some kind of nexus at the bottom of a pit. Yeah. So we ended there, and this time I remembered to reference some maps. We got maps. And I'm going to go ahead and share one of these on Roll20 for you guys. Unfortunately, not the audience. I don't want to give anything away yet to folks out there about what is going to be published. And it's just kind of like impression art. It's not the full art anyway, so, don't want it to look bad. Where is it? I think it's this one. Let me know if you guys see this on Roll20 when it comes up there. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. I'm going to delete that. You didn't see that. That didn't happen. Okay, so we have a better representation of the graveyard here. So I was getting very confused last time because I didn't realize there was a note for this or a map for this. So now there's a map for this.
Huzzah!
That's cool.
Get a map layer. Okay, right. There's also some things I did wrong last time. So you guys picked up some magic items last time, and I said there was a bonus to certain things. I was wrong. Magic items in this typically do not give you a static bonus. The bonus that I was reading off the module was actually the bonus from the person that was wielding it, their strength bonus and such. So whoever has the big great axe, you have a great axe. There is no magical bonus to it.
Okay.
The person who has the magic ring that allows you to fly, though, that is a thing. You're good with that. The crossbow bolts as well are just crossbow bolts. They don't no additional damage.
I think I had Brark, the Knoll with the great axe. That seemed... What's the damage on a great axe?
Let me get to my screen. Jeez, I've got 3 monitors and I could use 4. Great axe is 2d8. Or excuse me, no, 1d8. The extra one is because of his strength once again. So it's a d8.
Okay. Just needed to know.
So let's go ahead and introduce who's left. Chuck, how many characters do you have left and who are they?
You muted Chuck.
He's always muted.
I'm muted. I've got 2 characters left. Ubla, my orc. And he's an orc laborer. And Kimball, the halfling barber surgeon. And he's the one who has that ring, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. You guys also have a bunch of people that you just rescued kind of trailing around as well. We'll just assume they're standing there doing nothing until you need to replace.
Okay.
John, who do you got there?
I have all 4 of mine left. I've got Gror, the Nightman Nightman troll, with his bag of night soil, shovel, and ladder. I got Mordo the Darkling, who is a professional soldier and actually has a longsword, which is amazing. I've got Brark the Knoll, who is carrying the great axe and is kind of a bit of a brute. And then I got Morgul, who is a goblin who just recently joined up.
They're the best.
Yes.
Brad, who do you have?
I have Telos the Ancient, the elf of this world. I've got Herschel. What is Herschel doing? Oh, he's the roofer. That's right.
Oh.
He's the obviously incredibly useful roofer.
He had a ladder, which was very useful.
Well, yeah, there's that. And a small sack of nails, so good for him. And Kira, who is a knight / dock worker.
Yeah.
I love the slash. So in the Discord channel, if you guys can still see the post where I put up the PDFs of the zero levels, anybody that needs to replenish, just grab one of those PDFs of one that you guys didn't grab and just take a couple of characters off of there, just as you need them.
Okay.
All right. So we ended last time on the screen for you guys. Now, are you seeing the map?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys are kind of right here. The mausoleums are the ones that are over here. Number 4 is the hole with the ghouls that were busy snacking. And there is this waterfall that's coming down, kind of blood red water as well, kind of stained with red anyway. You don't know what the red is from, but very blood-like water that flows underneath this gate in the fence here. Now, one thing that wasn't clear last time, because I didn't look at the map. I should have looked at the map. The instructions that said that the wizard's lair was beyond the falls or beyond the river. So you actually haven't gotten beyond the river yet.
Okay.
All right. So in a graveyard, I believe you guys chose to do this in daytime, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it is light outside. Some of you folks that can't see in the dark or see in the infrared spectrum had some trouble last time. Right. But you're back up top. What do you guys want to do now?
I kind of want to see if there's a hole behind the waterfall.
That would be super cool.
A quick question, because I believe it was Kira who was my backup. At what point are some of our backups going to come?
Sure, you can pull your backups now since you've rescued those people that were tied to the wall.
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Quite all right. Okay, so you want to go around the arcing path to get to kind of where the waterfall is coming down and this blood red kind of water. Yeah. So there is behind the waterfall a large cave mouth that seems to lead deep into the cliff face. It only extends a few feet before it's utter darkness within. And over the roaring sound of the falls, you really can't hear anything coming from the entrance as well.
I think we should go in.
Absolutely. I think, yeah.
Okay.
You have something to make light?
Yeah, that was a problem last time.
I'm doubled up on low light, and I do not have any torches.
I thought that we made some torches last session. We had a few.
Yes.
Yeah. You have a few.
Well, there we go.
So tell me in marching order, who's going first? Because you will ruin low light and your thermal imaging if you're too close to light.
I've got 2 human characters. I figured they'll hang back so they don't interfere.
Okay.
I'm fine leading the way with my orc and halfling. So yeah, we'll be up front.
Okay.
Well, the entrance is fairly wide, but it narrows very soon into kind of a hallway.
How tall is it, Bert?
Good more than 6 feet.
Okay.
Fairly tall.
Okay.
So yes, you have that large character can fit through here.
Okay. Cool.
And the entrance it opens into a small empty room. Looks like this has been carved out of the rock itself. There's a passage that extends deeper into the opposite end of the hallway. Hewn stone on the floor, so this is definitely a worked room. The walls are roughly carved, though, out of the cliff itself. I think maybe it is Chuck. Chuck, go to your mic settings, and can you turn on the what is it? Background noise reduction. It actually works really well if you don't already.
It is turned on.
All right, maybe everyone else check to see if you've got background noise reduction turned on. I'm picking up some extraneous children in the background.
Oh, that would be me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I got it on.
All right. Apparently not tuned well enough to cut out children.
Yeah. No, that would be me. I forgot the door was open.
Yeah. Okay, so so a worked floor, and again, it just goes to a passage on the opposite end, so it runs west to east. Doesn't appear to be anything else in the room. What do you guys want to do?
And you said there's a passage that heads west to east?
Yeah, so think of it as like a rough round room. You guys come in from the west, and the on the far end of the round room on the east is another passage leading out, but it seems to be the only one.
Ubla, my orc, is just going to proudly and boldly march over to that other passage.
Okay. Make me a reflex save, DC 12.
Okay.
It's fine. Chuck's had no bad luck today.
None.
I should probably roll this myself, but I'll let you roll it.
Okay. That is an 8.
A fail. Yeah, it's a fail. We didn't really use luck last time. Let's go over that roll real quick. Give me a second here. Okay, so you can spend a luck point for a reroll. You basically that's it. You can use it for a reroll at any time except for when you're rolling luck. So like DCC as far as that goes. Do you want to let that ride, or do you want to do a reroll by spending your luck?
I've got a luck of 17, so I can take it down to a 16 without feeling too. Yeah.
All right. Try that again. DC 12. Look at that.
Yeah,
20.
There we go.
You cross to the other end, seeing a very short corridor that opens up into a very large room, but it is misshapen. It goes from smooth to uneven to smooth again. The stone appears somewhat natural, but it's quite different than the stone in the room that you just left. There is a tall, maybe a 4-foot wide square stone pillar that protrudes through the center of the room, and it spans all the way from floor to ceiling. And then you've got 2 passages, one that continues across the end, so if you continue east, and then one kind of goes north.
Okay.
So you're not in the room yet, you're in the corridor before it, but
You got it? Okay.
you seem to go through just fine. Anyone else want to cross?
Do I need to do one for my second character, or did he just tag along?
I'm going to assume all your characters tagged along,
Okay.
since we're going to treat this like most zero level funnel things, and one goes and everyone else makes it.
I'll have Mordo lead the way.
Okay. Same thing. Give me a DC 12 reflex save. Just use the best reflex bonus of the group you've got. This is not in the rules. We're playing it kind of like DCC just to move things along. But
I'm going to spend a point of luck.
You are going to spend a point of luck.
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it. All right. That's still a fail.
Yeah.
So pick your character that has the lowest luck.
Gror.
Okay. Gror falls through a pit that opens beneath his feet. He tumbles many, many feet and dies.
No.
He's impaled upon spikes at the bottom.
Not my troll.
How many hit points does your troll have?
He had 2 HP left.
No way to survive.
Yep.
Oof.
It's okay.
He's a troll, though. Do you? Let me see. Do trolls have any specific ability to not die from things like this?
Nothing that's listed on the sheet.
Troll.
Maybe he gets it if he became level 1.
Yeah, here. Spend 1 hour regenerating each day as long as you have not taken acid or fire damage. You reach 0 points. Okay. If you reach 0 points, have not yet used your regeneration ability, and have not taken fire or acid damage since your last successful rest, you may use your regeneration ability to subtract your class level from your roll. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
It doesn't help. Yeah.
Fair.
Doesn't help.
He was a young troll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Get the rest of mine get through.
The rest of yours get through
Okay.
by sacrificing your troll.
It's okay. It makes sense. He was the biggest guy.
Mm-hmm. Brad, that leaves your group of characters after seeing your, quote, friend suffer horrendous death below you.
Telos would be at the front there, so he is going to very carefully try to avoid pits.
Okay.
And move ahead.
Okay. So if you want to do this very carefully, like you're paying attention,
Yes, sir.
unlike the people in front of you, go ahead and instead of just making the reflex check, why don't you make a DC 14 Wisdom to see if you see anything, if not,
I do get a +1 to perception checks, but we're not at that point yet, are we?
No,
Okay.
I'll give that to you. Go ahead.
Okay. There we go. And I am rolling one of you.
Crit fail.
So that'd be a 2.
Okay.
But
So
it's
go
a
ahead. You just don't see anything. Maybe it was the only one. I mean, you look real close, and you just don't see anything more. So it must have been the only one. So you whistle as you just move across the room. Make me that DC 12 reflex check. Again, use the best bonus from one of your characters.
Oh God. And I'm sorry. I'm rolling against what again? I apologize.
DC 12. So you can roll D20. You want to get a 12 or better.
Okay.
Whoever has the. Oh, okay. That's not going to do it.
Nope.
Who's the character with the lowest luck?
Brad, you rolled the D12.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said D12. I apologize.
No,
D20.
the DC is
Well,
12.
That's even worse.
Even worse.
Who's the character in your party with the lowest luck?
Herschel consumed a lot of luck earlier, so he's at a luck of 4.
Okay. Herschel falls to his death on a spiked trap.
Yeah, screw him and his
Far
roof
below.
fixing hammer. That freaking guy.
So there are 2 10-foot ladders at the bottom of the pit.
Yes, there
Yeah.
are.
They
All of
couldn't
our
fall
ladders
down. Yeah.
are gone. Nice.
Ah, psh. Fantastic. Well, there you go.
There you go.
All right, Chuck, your characters are in the hallway between this room and this misshaped room in front of you. Well, what do you want to do?
So, with Ubla being a laborer,
Mm-hmm.
I think he wants, because there's that giant pillar that's floor to ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to inspect it, see if like it's load bearing or if there's something funky going on with it.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Go ahead and make me a skill test on that.
Okay.
Based on your intelligence.
Yeah. I got to remember how to read. There's intelligence. Okay.
And if he actually has a skill down.
Yeah, no doubt.
I don't see any skill tied to that.
Okay, but you have the occupation. That's fine. Go ahead and give me a roll.
An 8.
8. Well, here's what you do know.
Okay.
So the pillar is very rectangular, certainly not natural, and is very warm to the touch. Like something very hot is flowing through it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll definitely share that with the crew. Like, it's like one of those fancy fountains that like cycles the water back up, and this is the waterfall feed or something. I don't know, but it's hot. And
I
yeah,
hear they have ones that have chocolate in them.
yeah, they do. They do.
So you're
Naturally
saying
occurring
it's
hot
cycling
chocolate
hot
cream.
water?
I mean, it's warm and it feels like there's something going through it.
Yeah, yeah. It's made of stone, very, very angular. So this is definitely not a natural formation or pillar. It feels like there's something moving through it that is very hot. The
Yeah.
outside being very warm to the touch, but the longer you hold your hand there, the hotter it seems to get.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you call it non-Euclidean? Never mind.
No, not at all. It's very Euclidean. It has 4 sides.
Okay, fair enough.
Exists in reality.
Yes. It is not even Escher-esque.
Okay, well, Cthulhu's right off the table then. Yeah.
Which way should we go?
Yeah, you've got a passage going mostly north, a little northeast, and then you've got one that goes east. And again, you can't really see through because right now everyone's together, and of course you got torches lit, so it's ruining everybody's low light. And
Oh yeah, Kira's gonna hang back again.
And so the passage that's east, it's kind of across from the
yes,
passage we
almost,
entered through.
yeah, almost exactly across from.
Okay.
North?
That's what I'm thinking. Because
Yeah.
maybe if it's an offshoot and we don't want anything sneaking up on us.
Okay, who is going in? You going to keep your characters in the lead, Chuck?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Everyone
And-
else with torches is staying behind a little bit so they don't ruin your
Yeah,
vision.
Telos will be right behind Chuck's characters.
Okay.
All right, mine will bring up the rear. That's fine.
All right. Chuck, your character's in her small room, home to brooms, mops, buckets, and barrels. There's a stone latrine. What appears to be a head of a goblin wizard is set atop of it. You know it's a wizard because it's got the hat. I just had to add that.
Fair.
There's a piece of paper laying here as well, but since you are using your infrared, you can't read
really-
if there's anything on it.
Okay. And the goblin head it's not living.
It ain't moving, and it's not warm. It's not any different.
Okay.
We did find his body earlier, so
Oh, I forgot.
What does that really mean in a fantasy world, though?
not much, but we found the 2 parts, and that's the important thing.
It's the most important.
Okay. I'll go up and I'll get the paper and I'll hand it to someone on Brad's team because they can
Okay.
use Torchlight to read it.
All right. So you pick it up and you just kind of hand it over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to Kira.
You bucket it out of the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kira will read it via torchlight.
Can you speak or read mongrel?
Son of a. Telos can, but not
Okay.
Kira.
All right. Well, it's your group, so I assume your
Okay,
group is all together.
I think Kira would just go, "Hey, I can't read this. This looks like something you might, because you're a magic dude." So she'll whistle Telos over to read it.
Okay. He puts on his spectacles. Here lies the great Spinnook. I, Zungal, have been victorious over all enemies, including Spinnook. His head now remains forever upon its rightful throne, which, by description, is a urinal.
It's on brand. On brand.
Mhm.
Okay.
Uh-huh. So, Chuck, other than picking up the piece of paper, you have done nothing else in this room?
Yeah. Ubla took the piece of paper back. Kimball, and it sounded like you were describing a shitter. Did I interpret that wrong?
Yeah. Yep. Well, a urinal is...
Okay.
It is a stone latrine with what appears to be the head of the goblin wizards at the top of it.
I will go and take that, not touching anything that's been dipped in the latrine. I'll grab it by the tip of its hat and pull the stone goblin head out.
You pick up its hat, and its eyes open. Hey, bloody!
We found your body outside.
Yeah, that's great. Hey, can you put my head back on it?
I'll look. Like, how far back was that body?
Oh, you got to go out of here. And you got to go back across the graveyard. You got to go back into a mausoleum. It's a lot of work.
You just have him wait here. We'll be back.
Come on, do me a solid. I got gold. Well, I got some gems. I can give you some gems.
Wait.
Gems are like gold. Just
First, what happened to you?
Got my head cut off by a damn orc.
Did he have an axe that looked like this? He's in hell.
He's in
My
hell now.
nightmares?
Yeah.
Oh, you did me a solid. Hey, do me another solid. Put my head back on.
Well, since it's so far to go right
Why does
now,
everything smell like piss?
because
Good
you're in the
news.
latrine. Yeah.
Good news, your head's not in a pit. Bad news, it's in a smaller pit called a latrine. We'll hose you off.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. I
Or
think.
dunk you.
Oh, I can taste it now that you said that. Oh, it's all in my mouth.
Yeah.
So why is your head still alive?
Hey, it's a thing, you know. Us wizards, you know, do the thing. Hide our life essence in other places, but we kind of have to have a whole, you know, can't really do much just being ahead. I'm not exactly sure how I'm talking since I don't have lungs and all, but, you know, it's all part of the spell.
Cool.
Makes sense.
So this is your place then, right?
Oh, yeah, it's great, ain't it?
Then it's got a certain charm. What's I'll pick him up, pick up the head, and take it back into the other room.
Can you, my nose, it itches. Can you just scratch it a little there on the left
Just
side? Your
Rub
other
his
left.
nose on my leg.
That's
Oh God.
There's
Oh,
just
my.
snot all over your leg now. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
So, my body. You said you came across it already.
Yeah, it's back in like there's like an altar and stuff.
Yeah, the
There's
whole
bunch
thing
of
is a little
people tied up in your
blurry. I
basement.
mean,
What was that
I was
about?
sitting there, and then the next thing I know, this axe comes out of nowhere, and then it was all topsy turvy, and it all got kind of a little blurry from there.
Why did you have a bunch of people in your dungeon?
And they were trying to steal from me. I mean, what else are you supposed to do with people to steal from you?
That's fair. That's fair. You do know that a lot of people thought you were dead, right?
Well, I kind of am. I mean,
You kind of are. Yeah, that's fair.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it can be
Hold up his
remedied though.
head.
Just kind of put my head back on my body. Yeah, I'll be alive
We'll get
again.
to that. We'll get to that. And I'll point to the east, and I'm like, "So what's down that way?"
Oh yeah. Oh, this place is really dangerous. This is where, this is my laboratory. I mean, I do all kinds of secret research here, and a lot of it is really deadly, really deadly stuff.
Yeah, we noticed.
Yeah.
There's a gate and some other things. You have a portal to hell in your graveyard.
Oh yeah, great, isn't it? It's a perfect way to get rid of all your crap and stuff you don't want anymore. You just throw it over there. I mean, I threw in dead cows sometimes. I crap in it a lot.
We threw in an orc, so there you go.
Yeah,
Well,
the
that's
orc
where he
did
went.
that to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did he? Why was he so mad at you?
Because he's a dick. He wanted my stuff. He's like everybody else that comes around here wanting my. Hey, wait a minute. Why are you all here?
We were paid to find out what happened to you.
Oh, got my head chopped off.
Okay.
Mission done. So you can go home now. But if you'd put my head back on before you go, I'd really appreciate it.
Oh, we will definitely put your head back on.
Is there a way to get back? Is there? We got you with us. You can help us just get through this area here, and then we can get your head back to your body, right?
Well, I mean, there's a quick way, but you kind of have to fly to be able to go that way. And I don't expect you guys can fly. So, we got to go back out past the waterfalls. We got to go down to the mausoleum. And, it's a trip. It's a trip.
Yeah, but if one were to be able to fly, like if I had a bird, how would that go?
Oh, just drop down the pit in the other room over there.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. So, what were you experimenting on?
I'm making golems. golems? Yeah, I mean, if you found my body, then you probably saw some of the rejects, right? All those clay
Oh,
guys.
Yeah.
we did.
Really
Okay.
imposing looking. I mean, they look badass, don't they?
They
They
do.
don't stay together pretty well. I'm trying to make them a little bit more robust. I'm going to corner the market on them.
As you should.
Yeah,
Home
yeah.
security makes sense.
Yeah, and then once I really got it perfected, I'll make them look a little bit better. I'm thinking the sex doll industry is just primed for it.
Oh, yeah.
Fair enough.
Did I mention the stream isn't PG? I mean,
Sounds familiar.
One of my characters is not because I'll say that Brark has the head. He's the knoll. But one of my other ones will pull like two of your characters aside and be like, somebody want to like just jab it in the head. I don't know if it'll kill him or anything. I'm just kind of curious to see what happens.
it won't.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
No. I mean, this is the first time I've actually been beheaded, and I'm still here, so I don't know how many more pieces I can be reduced to, but I got a good feeling.
And the stabbing in the head, it's not because we dislike you or anything. It's more convenient to carry you that way.
There's barrels and sacks here. You can just. I mean, there's a certain amount of reconstruction I got to do once I'm in one piece again.
I'll tell you what.
It would take a lot longer if you put more holes in me.
If there's a sack,
Yeah.
Oogla will put you in a sack and then like sling you over his back and carry you.
You grab a sack, roll a d6.
Sure.
Okay. As soon as Bert says roll dice, I'm like, oh god.
3.
Yeah. You drop out various spices to make an empty sack.
Okay.
Culinary
handle it.
ingredients.
Yeah.
Which you would find in a larder, which somehow also has a latrine in it.
Yeah.
Oh god. That's goblins. You never know.
Poop where you eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of poop in a hole back there.
Rule number 1.
All right. Yeah. So we got a deal, right? I give you gems. You put my head back on my body.
Yeah, we will definitely do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, don't steal anything while you're in here.
Sure. We won't steal anything from here on out.
Yeah, okay. Hey, wait a minute. As his head's shoved into the bag. I'll release those hounds. Don't be fooled by how cute they sound.
Right?
Yeah, okay, sure. All right. You can try.
Humming a tune in the sack.
Okay.
Okay, so again, room is filled with
Yeah.
barrels, sacks. It looks like some kind of, partially between a storehouse and a latrine, all in one, because goblins are nothing but efficient.
Very efficient.
What you really need to go for is the latrine hole just in the middle of like the dining room.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah.
The sous chef station should be right by the shitter.
I kind of think that
100%.
goblins would be all over like the Roman vomitorium thing too. I think they would do
Yeah.
that. I think they do that. Them and hobbits.
Boot and rally, absolutely.
All right.
I guess we'll head back.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You leave the storeroom. Okay. You go back to the odd room that has got the pillar of squarish proportions that's warm, and you can go back the way you came, or you can go further to the east, which is kind of where he was saying that the hole was the quick way.
I'm good with going further in if we go east.
Okay. I'm curious what this column is.
Yeah, I'll ask him. What's this big warm column?
Oh, that's the chute. Uh-huh. You have to pull his head out because otherwise it's
Yeah.
That's right.
What is the chute for?
Oh, when I make mistakes, it's easier just to flush and dump, right? So, there's lava that comes through there and it just kind of pours out over all the things that don't work right. And then I just start over.
Okay.
Okay.
That
well,
works.
That's a good system you got there.
Clean and efficient.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What could possibly go wrong?
Back in your sack you go.
Okay, where was I? Hey, 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 goodbye.
So I'm curious. We have a ring of flight. How are we going to? Is this just going to be a drawn out process of going back and forth to get everybody? How many people can be carried with that ring of flight?
You don't exactly know now, do
Yeah.
you?
And it is the halfling that's got the ring. So if it's based on character strength, it's not a lot. I
Yeah.
could fly a rope or a series of ladders.
No, the ladders are gone.
I know.
The ladders, cut scenes as the ladders are also splayed out and skewered on spines.
Yeah.
No, 100%. So
I will say we don't need to carry his head down since he says he's effectively immortal, so we can just drop that.
oh come on, let's.
It'll leave dents.
Yeah.
He's a wizard. Once we reattach the head, we have no fucking idea what he's gonna do. Let's
I'll
treat
give you
him.
gems, lots of gems.
We'll treat him as nice as possible, and we could make a friend who can help us in the future.
That second one, yeah.
All right. We'll go the long way.
What do you guys?
Well, I do have a character that has 50 feet of rope.
Hmm?
How far down is that hole? Like if I were to take that 50-foot rope and bloop and hold on to an
Are
end,
you opening the bag and actually asking the wizard, or do you want to go check it out?
Well, I trust him as far as I can throw him. What actually is pretty far, but no, I would just we'll try it. It's just rope. I can always pick it back up, but loop it back up again. That's fine.
Sure. So you guys want to go to the east then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm assuming, unless someone says otherwise, Chuck's team is going first.
Yeah. Yeah.
This room opens to a large chamber. It's got a beautiful stone floor. There's two large circular holes that interrupt the ornate stonework in the floor. And then you've got multiple stands of weapons and armor that line the walls. This looks like it was once like an armory, maybe a practice hall, given how big the area is and like the stone floor, how highly polished it is, except for these two holes. There's one close to you as you come into the room, and then there's one in basically equidistance at the far end of the room.
You can't offer a lot of weapons for a little guy.
Are there weapons on these weapon racks and stuff?
There are.
I like weapons.
Weapons do not suck.
And
Weapons
these holes, they're just openings in the floor, no guardrails.
No, not at all. Like you could easily trip and fall into them if you could not see. Well, actually, I guess low light is working here because someone far enough behind you has got a torch on that low light's working. So yeah, you can see those. Otherwise, you actually couldn't even see them with your dark vision because they would be the same temperature.
Blend in. Yeah. Next question would be, these holes, do they look like they're intentional?
Oh yes.
Okay.
They're very smooth.
Okay.
Should we ask which hole we should go down? That's the actual shortcut?
Yeah, I'll pull them out of the bag.
Oh, the one on the far end. Over there. Over there.
What's the other hole go to?
Nothing special.
Just a funsy hole?
Yeah, funsy hole. Ooh, that sounds dirty.
But how far down is it?
It's a good ways. It's good ways.
You're a wizard. You are a technical being.
Yeah, I'm a wizard that flies down. Do you think I actually measure?
That is very fair.
All right. So we know which hole is the quote unquote safe hole. I will.
The other one is the danger hole.
We're 5. Yeah. So we'll dangle a rope down the safe hole and see if. God, even me saying it sounds bad.
Brock will brace on the other end of it. He's pretty strong.
Okay.
How close to the bottom does the 50-foot rope get to?
Oh, pretty close. Looks like you would have just a small drop, quite survivable.
Like survival.
Less than 10 feet. Like you know.
Okay.
if you land well, no damage. It's not quite long enough, but pretty close. Pretty close.
Okay, so I think our burly person's going to need the flight ring.
What is that?
Well, unless we can tie the rope to something to get down.
Oh, after the fact, fly down. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
Otherwise, somebody's jumping and they're not going to
Yeah.
be happy.
Kimball will hand it over. John, it was one of your characters who's
Yeah,
anchoring? Yeah. Kimball will hand the magic ring over.
Thanks.
Ooh, and I'll ask him, like, how do you activate this magic fly ring?
You looted my body!
I thought you were dead.
We found it in the grass.
It's not like we weren't going to give it back. We knew it was yours. This is a tool to get us through here.
Well, go ahead and make me a check for that. Let's see if he believes your BS.
Charisma check there.
It's charisma.
Yeah, just pick the best
Okay.
bonus in your party. We'll mess the person that was.
Okay,
Oh.
so she has a charisma of 11. So
No, all right. Fair. You thought I was dead. Now you know that I'm not. You'll give it back. Okay.
Mhm.
I got you. I
Absolutely.
got you. So what was your question again?
How do I use it?
oh yeah.
You just kind of rub the gem, and you got to tune yourself to it first. I mean, you know how to do that. You ever tune anything before?
No.
You got to pick it up, and you got to rub it. You got to talk lovingly to it, and you kind of accept it into yourself. And there are no rules for it yet. I'm just going to make you roll a d20.
Okay.
Now, the attunement rules are in another book that I have not seen the text for yet. So I am just going to make something up on the spot.
Okay.
Legit.
I got an 8 on a d20. I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. You didn't flub it.
Okay.
Woohoo!
So there are 5 gems on the ring, and basically each use is going to deplete a gem.
Okay. Well, I only plan to use it once.
Okay, but you do have the rope that goes down, and like I said, it's almost reaches the bottom. It's a safe move to the bottom from the end of the rope if you just want to use the rope.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'll have my other 2 characters do.
Yeah, I figure everybody but our person holding the rope would use the rope and
Yeah.
Okay, so those going down, I'm just going to do it by group again. Just give me a D20 roll. You get +4 since you've got a rope. Essentially, you don't have to roll much here. You just don't flub the roll.
Okay. I'll start out. 17.
No problem. Yeah, it is a very, you let go. Not sure exactly how far below it is, although you can kind of see it with your dark vision. And yeah, it's actually not bad. It's just a few feet, and you land just fine. You are in the prison cell. Last time when you guys looked up, you did not look up in the prison cell.
Okay.
Yeah, so you did not see the hole. So yeah, you're back in the cell where all of your the characters you rescued were chained to the walls. And so it's just you just have to go out the door, or just go out of the prison cell and down into the area and up the other side, and the body's right there. So you're in near the same room where the body is.
Brad, you want?
Yeah, next group, if they want to come down, just again pick the person that's got your best bonus and +4 to the roll because there's a rope.
Okay, I'll have my 2 go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Kira's got the better dex.
You only need a 6. It's a DC 10 climb check. You're at a +4. You only need a 6. No
Okay.
problem. You guys,
Whew.
yeah, it's just a little hop off the end of the rope and you're fine.
My 2 will go down natural 20.
Yeah, you actually just
Nice.
spread yourself around the edges of the holes. You don't even use the rope, and you just get down, and it's like, what was the problem?
And then Brock
Parkour.
will fly down.
Okay, you're going to expend the spell, and you're going to fly down.
Mhm.
It's actually kind of exhilarating being able to fly like the birds without having to flap your arms.
Interesting.
Right, so you guys end up back in that round room, the prison room, where folks were kind of bound and chained to the walls. And if you leave this room, you go down a set of stairs where all those clay golems were, and then up the other set of stairs where the altar is, and the goblin's body is right there.
All right, go do it.
Yeah.
Okay, then you do so.
Are we giving him his ring back?
Yeah.
So you're going to attach his head to his body?
Might as well.
Okay.
the ring back
You
in.
do that. And he's like, oh, crick in the neck. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Yeah, you guys are really trustworthy. What did I say? I said I'd give you some gems, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I am a wizard of his word. And he pulls out his spell focus. He makes a little wave and he sticks his hand into the air, which disappears for a minute. And he pulls out a bag. And he tosses you the bag.
Nice. I'll look into it. Is it
yeah.
actual gems?
It is. It's actually one big gem. Make me an intelligence check. Any of your characters, Chuck. Just best it bonus.
Okay. Uh, 21.
Nice.
Easily worth 1,000 gold pieces. Easily.
Shit. Okay.
I mean, I hate to be a dick. Thanks a lot, but you did say you were going to give me the ring back.
I did.
Uh-huh. He's got his hands spread out.
Hand him the ring.
Oh, thank you. Very trustworthy.
Hey, question for you. Gate out, because we came in through the cemetery. Think it'd be safe to open from this side?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
You guys found the secret tunnel to get back here anyway, right? You just, I see it's wide open. Yeah, you just left it open for anybody to come into my sanctum and steal stuff. Yeah, yeah, just that way, right there where you came in.
We can close the door.
I mean, you were born in barns, apparently. It's okay.
I was born in a barn.
I don't judge. Could you close
in
the
all-
gate? On the
In
way
all
out?
fairness, we could have left your head in a latrine.
You
but-
could, and I am very thankful for it. I'm sure you can get a great deal of gold for that gem right there.
And
And just
we're-
let everyone know that I'm not dead, and wizard fire and retribution and death for anyone that comes to invade my sanctum again. Yeah, just
And
just let everyone
standard
know.
Portal
Toodaloo.
to hell. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Now,
Sounds great.
so what is kind of, just out of curiosity, what's like the end goal with like making all the golems and all the weapons and stuff? What's the
World
eventual plan?
domination, of course. No,
course.
I'm kidding. I'm a scientist. I play with technology and magic, and closer to the gods and all. I just like to do my projects in here. It's nice and quiet. I put out all kinds of rumors to let people know death, destruction, mayhem in general. If they come and they bother me, because I'm just trying to keep everyone away.
Okay.
So,
Seems, yeah.
an idea. If you're going to continue pursuing your research, maybe you should advertise for people to that you'll pay them to test out your golems for you, and if they survive, they get paid, and then you're providing employment for the community, and you might get less people breaking in to rob you, and less
Yeah.
orcs chopping off your head.
I suppose, but then I have to talk to people, and I really hate that. People are
I-
dicks. They're just dicks. They like
You
to steal
want-
stuff.
You want us to do the talking for you?
Like you guys. He points to the people you rescued. Yeah, you guys. You were here trying to steal my stuff. I caught you. I was nice. I didn't
And
kill
then,
you.
to
At least
be fair,
most of you.
we all thought you were dead.
No.
But
well,
people love a mystery. If
No,
they,
these guys
everybody-
knew. No. These guys here were tied up in my dungeon, in my prison, because I was here. No one thought I was dead. You guys, maybe. Okay, one of these other guys a few of these other guys got away. They probably, saw me getting beheaded or dead, and they spread the rumor. But these guys here are thieves.
I'm going to kind of give that shifty eye to the rest of the crew. Like, are we fighting a wizard?
hell no.
Okay.
You do you, boo.
Okay.
We'll spread the word, and
Yeah.
we'll exit stage right.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome. Just let them know, doom, hellfire, death, damnation, all the above. Just keep them away from my stuff.
It's
Yeah.
just a-
You guys can take the rest of these guys. You guys aren't going to try and steal from me again, right? Right.
No, we will definitely not be trying to steal from you again.
Oh, well, there you go. No harm, no foul.
Mhm.
Excellent. Well, this has been very beneficial to everyone here. I think it's time to go.
Yep. Probably. I'm kind of sick of talking to people. Oh, and I can smell the urine now. Ah, it's in my hair.
Yeah. You are ripe, but we'll let you get to it, and we'll spread the word.
All right. Appreciate it. Remember to close that door behind you.
Yep.
Will do.
Okay. You guys are back up, after probably an hour has passed through all that. So it's much later in the day, and you're back in the graveyard.
So I kind of quietly mentioned to the others, I'm like, we could have just brought his head out here in the bag and just dumped it in the portal to hell.
Oh, that would have been a good idea.
It occurred to me about halfway through that conversation when his head was reattached. I was like, oh, we should have just threw that in the hole.
Yeah.
But if somebody did it once before, they can do it again. So
It's
maybe once
repeatable. Yeah.
maybe once he's made some golems, and we could, have people get control of them. They could be like city guards or whatever. We can, have somebody go in and take him out again. I think that's
Or we can come back. We could do that at some point, maybe. If he proves to be too much of an asshole.
yeah.
Yeah.
Figure you let him do his work, perfect his thing, then kill him, and then you've got the goods.
There we go.
Yeah,
That
could be.
seems reasonable-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you got a gem worth like 1,000 gold pieces.
We did. I mean, it's a win.
It is
Yep.
a win.
And it's definitely not an illusion.
No, I mean, you take it out. So remember, the graveyard is kind of filled with this kind of mist, but you can kind of still see the sun kind of hazy through. But you pull the gem out. Yeah, it's wow. It's nice.
Okay.
Nice gem.
Success.
Can we tell the goblin heads at the gate to suck eggs on the way out?
They're all gone.
And the wizard's alive again and fully mobile?
You destroyed the goblin heads.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right!
We did.
I forgot about that. Yep.
There is the question about how do you want to leave, because you didn't open the gate to get in. You did cross using a ladder, which are both, again, cutscene as the ladders are splayed over with spikes.
Yeah.
So, kind of looking around from our position in the graveyard,
Mhm.
are we able to kind of like see that area to the north where there was the rock slide over the
Yeah,
fence?
you're actually really close to it.
We could just climb over that.
You can.
Let's do that.
Yeah, that seems safer.
Yeah.
Okay, rock side. Let me get to it here. 'Cause I'm
I
sure
mean,
there's a roll.
Kira does have a shield. You could just ram the gate and get out. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or
If-
maybe it turns into ash.
Yeah, that's fair too. That'd be par for the course.
Okay, so Chuck, are your characters going over first?
Yeah.
All right, who's the character with the worst luck?
They're both tied with 16 right now.
Okay, well then they're both potentially something might happen to them.
Oh God.
Okay.
What is the armor class of the first one?
First one, armor class is 11.
Yeah, they're both hit. As
no.
your characters go over, we'll say, how many characters do you have right now? Just the
I have
two?
2. Yeah.
All right, they are both struck by a snake. There's apparently snakes denning in here, and two of them strike forward and bite your characters. I will allow you to roll your own damage, D4 on each, and then
Okay.
let me know if you're still alive after that.
Mm.
So the first one is dead,
hmm
and the second one is still alive with 1 hit point.
Okay, now make a DC 12 fort save for that one.
Okay. No, I am 1 point short.
Oh,
Okay,
ooh.
roll.
Could
a
I
D6.
use luck to
Yes, you
re-roll
can.
that?
Yes, you
I'm
can.
going to do that.
Come on, Chuck.
No, I did
Some-
worse. I got a
Okay.
10.
Roll a D6.
Okay. 4.
You take 4 points of damage, and if you're still alive, you're paralyzed.
Nope.
All right, keep in mind that unlike DCC, when somebody hits 0, they're not necessarily dead. You can roll bodies at 0
okay.
level, assuming you can get to the bodies and assuming you can get them into a safe location. But everyone else sees 2 snakes strike the 2 characters that were first over the rubble, and they go down hard.
Okay.
All right. Kira's on it with her
Yeah.
long sword.
So is
Okay,
Mordo.
so now we're going to roll initiative. That was a surprise for the snakes. Okay, so initiative. Let's do this real quick since some of you have weapons now. If you have anyone have a medium weapon?
That'd be like a longsword.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, that is going to add +1 to your initiative. It's going to make you 1 slower.
Okay.
All right. So it's a D20. Your deck, or excuse me, no, it's a D10. Your dex bonus is a negative number that goes into this because slower is better. And then if you've got a medium weapon or medium armor, it's +1 or 1 slower to the roll. So you guys do that.
Do we use the best bonus that we've got?
Yeah, because we're gonna do it that way since we're doing the group. Just use the best bonus you have. Oh.
No, it's good, Brad.
Yeah, 1 is good, Brad.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody got a phase 1 after all things are taken into account? Medium weapon, medium sword, and your die roll. Nope.
Minus. I think I've got a wash because I've got the long sword and a shield with her.
Then you have a 1. You would go first.
Okay. All right. Kira's gonna swing the long sword at a snake.
Okay, so you've got to move first. So you move into position. You get into melee with the snake. Go ahead.
13.
That hits. All right. What is your strength bonus if you have one?
+2.
Okay, and what is the damage on your sword?
Attack is +2.
No, your
Oh.
sword damage.
It's a D6.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
okay.
Yep.
So, and you said you have a +2 strength.
Yes.
So you roll 3d6 in damage.
Oh,
Instead of
geez.
it adding a +2 to the damage, it adds 2 dice to the
Oh,
damage.
sweet Jesus.
Even though we're not level 1 characters?
Yep.
How's a 14 look?
So 0 level characters are not considered to be trained or untrained in anything. So like if you actually level and you're untrained in something, you don't add the bonuses. But 0 levels, we are a little kinder to. You're considered trained in whatever you got.
Cool.
Okay. That pretty much kills the snake.
Huzzah! One down.
Cleave 1 in half. Okay. Initiative pass 2. Anyone? Actually, Brad, your other characters. Yeah, we're going to do it by all 0 levels. So the rest of your characters, Brad, what do they want to do?
Telos is... He's got a hit point of 1. He's hanging back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Pass 2. Initiative pass 2.
That'd be me.
That? All right. No one else is on it too. So what do you want to do? So one snake is dead. The other one is not engaged in melee yet.
Yep.
There seems to be at least 2.
Okay. Morgul will go up and he's going to try to hammer one of these here snakies.
Sure. Oh, that definitely hits.
All right.
Okay, so what is the damage on your weapon?
It is a D4, and he has a strength bonus of +1.
Okay, so 2d4.
Come on, John.
Hang on. 4.
4, just enough. You smash a snake.
Nice.
It's not apparent that there are any more. But I'm going to have you go ahead and make me a perception check for listening, in case listening is a bonus for you, because some races have better sight, better hearing.
Kira gets a +1 on perception and wilderness survival checks?
Sure. Any of you that are up there on the rocks engaged, you can go ahead and make this roll.
Okay.
You hear nothing but the blood flowing through your veins.
Yeah.
So that would be
Brad got an 8.
a 9, yeah.
A 9 with the bonus. Yeah. It appears that those were the only 2.
It's sure safe now.
What do you guys want to do? Actually, you know what? Let's pause there because that was 2. Initiative past 3. Anyone? Chuck, did you want to pull in your backup now or no?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Did you roll initiative?
I have not. No.
Go ahead and roll just so that we can know where you
Okay.
are in the pass.
Oh, there's my character. This will be Solden, my winemaker.
Well, it's just your group. Just roll for your group. Use the best initiative that you can do.
Yeah. And this is a -1. It's 5.
Okay, so go ahead on pass 5. What do your characters want to do? So you're not currently up on the rocks.
Yeah. And the snakes have been defeated. Did I catch that
The two
correctly?
that you can see are defeated.
Okay.
Not that that means anything. I'm not totally not leading you into any kind of false sense of anything, and I'm not continuing the initiative count for any reason at all.
Okay. Solden will move up to the pile of rocks and grab his empty barrel and throw it up on the rocks, hopefully shaking out any additional enemies hiding within.
Okay, I tell you what, you can now roll to see if you notice anything, and if you have a bonus to listening or any skill that gives you a bonus to hearing something, you can add it. Otherwise, D20 wisdom would be the bonus for it in this case.
Okay. 15.
Oh, there's definitely some movement in those rocks.
Oh, yeah. There's more.
Mhm.
You guys should go up there and get those.
Okay, so on initiative pass 9, the rest of the snakes come out.
How many are there?
That's a good question. Gotta roll D6.
100.
No. Oh, no.
3 more snakes come out.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Do they have a bonus to hit? No bonus to hit. Okay. So first snake may hit someone. Let's see who it's going to hit. Chuck, do you have any characters on the rock right now?
I do not.
Okay. It hits nobody. The other snake. Oh, natural 20! It's going to crit somebody. Okay, John. Who you got on the rocks?
Just Morgul right now.
Morgul gets hit with a crit.
Mm.
I'm sure that's gonna be it for him.
All right. So crit does an extra die of damage, so it's going to be 2d4. Go ahead and roll
Oh.
2d4 of damage against your character to start with. Your character doesn't have any armor, do they?
No.
No armor. Okay.
Oh.
7. I don't think you're alive, are you?
You.
All right. Character goes down.
It's okay. Ah.
The snake teabags your face.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And the last snake. 18.
Not have any other characters up there.
Also teabags.
Fair.
Just for good
Yeah.
measure. Bloop.
All right. Back to segment 1. So that is your characters there,
All right.
Brad.
Uh,
There are 3 snakes.
Yep, Kira's gonna step up and take another whack at him. Let's see.
Nobody picked up anything to use as a shield, right?
No.
No.
I was hoping somebody would grab a barrel lead, but
Let's see.
I thought about it, but he was so paranoid about people stealing his stuff.
That's an 11.
okay. An 11, I think, is a miss. Let me see real quick. Yes, that is a miss.
Okay, she's gonna use some of her luck.
Okay. Just a point will get you. Well, a reroll, sorry. It doesn't add points. It's a reroll for
Yeah.
luck.
Okay. There we go,
Oh,
nat 20.
Natural 20. Okay. So so it's your damage die, and then plus an extra die for each point of strength bonus you have, and then one more extra die for the crit.
Oh, Jesus.
And then there is a
13.
Okay. Well, that we don't need to roll the crit
Yeah.
extra. That's more than enough to kill the snake. You kill it good.
Yep.
All right. Who's next?
Oh, Telos.
Go ahead.
Telos is going to run up and use his dagger and
Okay.
stab it into one of the dead folk here
Sure.
and reanimate them.
Okay, you sure? Because you're not absolutely sure they're dead yet.
Oh, the body thing happens after.
Yeah.
Oh,
You have to be in a
okay.
safe place before you can roll the body to check.
Yep.
for
Nope.
sure.
That's okay. Yep. Sorry.
Just prematurely.
Unless you just really don't like one of the
No.
characters and you
Telos
want to
is
turn them into
gonna-
the undead.
Telos is gonna stand down and protect his 1 hit point life. Yeah. Nope.
Sure. And
He's backing out.
I think a 5 was faster than yours, John.
Nope.
Nope, yours. Okay, then you go next. There are 2
Uh,
snakes still up.
All right, so Mordo will move up and try to whack a snake.
Okay.
Let's see. That's of course going to be a miss.
That is a miss, yeah.
I'll spend a point of luck for a reroll.
All right. Oh, even
Never
worse.
mind. Yep. Mordo's just not hitting shit. Let's try Brark. He'll attack a different one.
Sure.
But any point of luck.
Snakes are very sneaky.
Oh,
They
boy.
avoid. They
Yeah.
avoid.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Chuck.
Yeah.
Help us. We can't fight snakes.
Yeah. You know what? I'll just go up there. I've got my medical knife. I'll try and fillet a snake.
Yeah, all right. Why not?
Do it.
Why not?
Yeah. What's
What's
the
the
worst
issue?
that can happen?
Worst McDonald's.
You could
sandwich
die. That's the
ever.
worst thing that can happen.
Yeah.
And you wake up with your head in the latrine.
I rolled
Oh,
a 1.
fumble.
Oh.
All right, let me look up a fumble real quick here. Okay. Roll me a d10.
Yup. It's a 3.
3. You slip so bad that you fall on your own knife.
Oh God.
Roll a d6.
Oh god. That's how many hit points I've got.
You just fillet yourself open on the same knife.
It's the 4th character I've lost today.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Is that all your characters, Chuck?
That's all of them.
Okay. Snakes go. There are 2 of them left. Huzzah.
Around my 2 people.
All right. That's going to be Chuck. No, Brad. Sorry. Brad. You got a character up here?
Yep. Kira.
Armor class?
14.
Oh, miss. All right. The other snake. A 1. All right. That's Chuck. Yep. You got a character up here.
Yeah.
12. What's your armor class?
The one that just went down, 11.
Okay. Are they still
Okay.
are they at 0 or less?
They were at 0.
Okay, the snake just teabagged you.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
Bloop.
Waiting to see if you come back alive. Yeah. All right. So we're back at 1.
Kira,
Two snakes for eight
yeah.
minutes.
Kira's gonna step up and take a whack at him.
Okay.
17.
Do some damage. Remember, it's your weapon plus extra die for each plus in strength you have.
How's a 13?
Oh, yeah. You carved that old snake all apart.
Filet of snake sandwiches for everyone.
Yeah. If you've got another character, they can go.
Telos is useless in a fight, so no.
No, you don't want to fall on your own blade either.
No.
John, you got any
Well,
characters?
if I fell on it, I could reanimate myself.
Well,
I
that's
think
true.
That's how that works.
John, you got any
yeah.
characters that are up?
yeah, Mordo will take a stab with the longsword.
Come on, John.
Nope.
That's a miss.
And then Brark will also he'll take a swing at the great axe.
Oh, that's a hit.
Nice.
20,
Do some
and
damage.
that's a D8, and he's got a +3 for the modifier.
Oh, wow. So 4d8.
Holy cow. Make him cry like a
Oh yeah, that's a dead
baby.
snake.
Oh my
That's
god.
a very dead snake. That's like your snake just hit a
25.
blender.
Yep.
The snake hit a blender, and yeah.
You turn the great axe to the side and just
If that's blood.
It's like a Ginsu. All right. There doesn't appear to be any more snakes. You can drag the bodies off the pile and exit the
Yep.
graveyard. And this is where you roll checks for all of your dead characters. It is a luck check. You have to survive a luck check. So let's start
Okay.
with Chuck. Go ahead and
Yep.
roll for your characters.
All right.
Come on, Chuck.
Let's see. So I got 16, 16, and what's your luck? 6. All right. So I'm going to roll 3d20. And we got to roll under?
Or equal to or under.
Okay. What am I? Oh, equal to or under. Okay. 2 of my characters are up.
Okay. Each one of them come back with 1 hit point and -5 luck.
Okay.
Permanent.
Okay.
All right. Next, John. You got
Yep,
any you need to roll for?
Yep, I had 1.
Come on, John.
Just made it.
Woo.
Okay. Same thing. You're up with 1 hit point, and you are -5 luck.
Okay.
I don't get to
To a minimum of
reanimate
1, by the
anybody?
way. You cannot have a 0. You won't get a 0 luck from this, but it does.
Yeah.
All right. And Brad, do you have any that are dead?
Not here.
Yeah. You could not retrieve those bodies to check.
Nope.
So. Okay, you guys make it back to town.
Huzzah!
Having suffered many losses, bringing back some of the lost villagers with you too that were prisoners. Yeah, so you're at the village of Toll, and you come in. You got this gem worth a lot of money. It is in fact 1,000 gold. You go ahead and split it amongst your alive characters, and then we're going to level up because we got like 40 minutes left, and we can do that.
Nice. Pick one that we want to level up.
Pick one, and keep. If you've got any extras alive, just keep them in the background. You can level those up later, and just pick one you want to play going forward.
I'll go with Kimball.
Yeah.
But
But do divide the 1,000 gold amongst all your living characters because it's only fair to do it that way.
I got 3.
I've got 2.
I got
There you go.
2.
How many is that, John? 7? What's 1,000 by 7?
It's numbers.
That's why I asked John.
142 gold and a few silver.
Yep.
And like 8 silver each.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Chuck. Well,
Yeah.
actually, does somebody? Well, do you know which character you want to improve?
I do.
You do.
Yes. I want to improve Kimball, my halfling.
Kimball's a halfling, you say? All right. Let
Yeah.
me open this up here real quick. Let me see what a halfling can be. Okay. Halfling. The halfling. Here we go. What was your profession, by the way?
Barber surgeon.
Barber surgeon. Okay. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is pick your class. Path comes at the second level. So the first thing you do is your class. The class options are the fighter class, the rogue class, the mage class, or the zealot class. So fighter, mage, cleric, rogue.
I'm gonna go with rogue. Yeah.
I'm going to go with rogue. Okay. All right. So the first level is just class. Path becomes more specialized along the way, but
Okay.
just to start with rogue class. All right. The first thing though that happens when you level up, let's do that first. You may add +1 to. Oh, shoot! Did I close that window? Am I stupid? I must be stupid. Hold on a second. Let's see. Those columns off. Okay, I can just close that. Leveling up. Here we go.
Be right back.
All right. First of all, you have 10 points of experience for being level 1. You need training too, so your characters will be training in the village while you're here. Okay, you may place 1 point in any ability score of your choice, or you may re-roll your luck. Now, as a halfling, this is useful because you get to do 2 rolls of your luck and find out which one you like better.
What do we re-roll our luck with?
A d20.
I'll re-roll my luck.
Okay, so roll 2 d20. Take the higher of the 2. Hopefully, it's better than what you've already got.
No, they're both terrible.
Oh, wow. That sucks. Okay, unfortunately, take the higher of the 2 terribles you have. And that's
My
your
luck
current
is
luck.
it's now 3.
Oh, you had a bad training period. You had to
Yeah.
use so much luck to so much luck.
Oh, dude, that's awful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What happened?
I had
So
to roll.
he chose to re-roll his luck instead of taking a +1 to one of his abilities. And with a halfling, you get to roll 2 d20s and take the best. He rolled really poorly on both.
Gotcha.
My luck went from 16 to 11 and now 3.
Oof.
That's fine. Everything's fine.
All right, so let's see. In class, you roll your constitution hit die at character creation with leveling in your class. Okay, so class. Let's see what else we have to do. Your path results score. Nope. You gain 1 class or path feature. You gain. Okay. All right, so you're going to go with the rogue class, you say?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is your constitution bonus?
My constitution bonus is +2.
Oh my. Okay. So let me check. I'm sorry. Let me check something real quick because I don't think I understand that correctly. Let me look back to leveling up. Okay. Okay, hit point increase. Your path determines your hit die. Okay, you don't have a path yet though. Your hit die is a die that you roll when you determine your hit points. Oh, okay. You roll your constitution bonus and hit dice. Okay, so you roll 3d6. You said you had a +3 in constitution?
Yeah.
Okay, so roll 3d6. That is your hit points.
Okay. And is that
Oh.
added to my existing hit points?
Add the result to your current hit points and your hit point maximum.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. I've got a lot of hit points.
Yeah, you do.
All right.
Okay, now you get one of the features of the class. So the features of the class, rogue class. Okay, each. Oh, sorry. I'm looking at a couple places.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you get You get +1 in your training in thief skills. Sneak, hide, find hidden, disarm traps, pickpocket, acrobat, climb, disguise, and perception. I will just copy paste that. Into the Roll20 chat there, Chuck.
Cool.
Okay, so you spend time training, and that's what you get,
Nice.
except for the luck.
Yeah.
Kind of sucked.
What a
Kind of
kick in the
sucked.
pants. Yikes.
All right, John, did you pick which one you want?
Yes, Brark the Knoll.
Brark, the Knoll. Okay,
You go fighter class.
you want to go fighter class. All right. So first thing you can do is either pick a +1 to one of your ability scores and just increase it by that, or you can choose to reroll your luck.
My luck is pretty good, so I'm going to increase my dexterity by 1 to a 10.
Okay. Go ahead and do that. And now you said you're going to be a fighter, right?
Yep.
Okay, what is your constitution bonus?
2.
2. So roll 2d10 and add that to your current hit points, your hit points and your max hit points. Assume you had healing, by the way. So
Yeah.
assuming you're back up to max.
All right. That'll take me up to 19 total hit points. That's pretty good.
Okay. And you said fighter class?
Yep.
Oh, and your resolve is 12 as a fighter. Chuck, your resolve as a rogue is 9.
Okay.
You said my resolve is what again?
12.
12.
Thank you.
Actually, I got to check on that. Yeah, go ahead and write that down, but I think that needs to be fixed. Okay, so things that you can get as a fighter. Let's see, love of combat. Die. Okay, so you get a +2 on attack rolls with any weapon.
Okay.
That is your level 1 warrior ability.
Cool.
Okay, let me just make sure there's nothing else. Fighter class. Okay, yep, that's it. And Brad,
Samesies. Kira is going to be a fighter.
going to be a fighter. Okay, so +1 to an ability, or you can reroll your luck.
She's going to take a 13 strength.
Okay. That's
Oh,
good.
no, I'm sorry. That's 12. I apologize. 12.
212. Okay.
Yeah.
And what is your current constitution?
It is a +3 bonus.
Ooh, that's nice. So you're going to be rolling 3 dice for your hit points.
And that's 3d6, correct?
Nope. You said you're going to be a fighter, right?
Fighter.
Yeah. So a fighter is, give me a second.
3d8?
3.
Or
3d10.
d10?
3d10.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet fancy Jesus. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Got a lot of hit points.
That's 31 hit points. Hell yeah.
Yep. And a warrior's level 1 or opening is just +2 to your weapons, to your weapons use.
Oh,
Cool.
So what happens in the system is your odd levels are your class leveling. So all fighters get the same things on odd levels. It doesn't matter, what your character is. All fighters get the same thing on their odd levels, 1 being the first odd level of fighter. Your even levels are where you specialize. So like you get specialty trainers. So you can be, more of a scoundrel or more of a sneak thief as a rogue. As a fighter, you can be more of a character that uses ranged weapons more than melee weapons, or etc. No spellcasters in the group. That's going to be fun.
yeah. As soon as John said fighter, I'm like, oh crap.
Hey, I got a +3 in strength.
Yeah, no,
Wait.
I get it, dude. If Telos would have been a better character, he would have gone spellcaster for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, maybe your secondary characters. Like, yeah, actually, so keep your PCs that lived, or just mark that they lived, and then we can, if your first levels die, we can go back and grab one of those. We're all going to stay in the town. So weeks go by in the town. You guys have a little bit of gold that'll get you through quite a ways, actually, because that's a decent amount of gold.
Get actual
You also need to kit up. Now,
Yeah.
some of you have gotten weapons through
Mhm.
that, but nobody has gotten armor through that.
Yeah.
Does anybody want to buy some armor?
Yes.
yes,
All right, so let's start with Chuck. What do you want to buy?
Just like some lightweight leather armor.
Some
That'd
light
be
armor?
Rogue.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, give me a second. Black market.
true facts. Some wizards
Leather.
just suck.
Okay, so light armor includes leather, padded or studded leather. Those are light.
okay. Why don't we go, let's go base leather.
Just base leather? Okay, so just
Yep.
write down it's +1 AC, a 1 penalty, and a D4 durability.
Okay.
So what durability is, if somebody scores a critical against you, so except for the unfortunate result when you fell on your own knife, Chuck,
Yeah.
criticals, the fumbles are not really swingy like they are in DCC. Mostly they're descriptive and funny. There's not really anything that's gonna swing a battle, unless you're a 0 level character.
Okay.
But when someone does crit you and you're wearing armor, you roll your durability. If you roll a 1 or sometimes a 1 or a 2, your armor is considered to be broken, which means it can still be repaired, but it doesn't work as well as it did. And then if
Okay.
another crit is scored before you can get it fixed, it's destroyed.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a very easy way to keep track. It's just, check a box. Once you've checked it, if you take another crit, broken.
2 strikes and you're out.
2 strikes and you're out. Right.
Yeah.
The penalty will depend on, if you're sneaking and things like that, your penalty will come engaged in there. So there's that. Since you guys brought back word of what went on over there, actually, how do you spin that? So what do you say about the wizard being back, or that, or if people were just lying that he was dead in the first place? What do you actually tell everyone in the village?
First
Uh,
off, I think we need to advertise that we saved the wizard.
Well,
Remember, people don't like the wizard.
yeah, I'm trying to remember the exact
Yeah, fair enough.
outline of our job going there.
Yeah, so people didn't like the wizard because he supposedly was stealing from people in the countryside. You don't actually know if that's true, though, after having met him.
Yeah, no, that
Yeah.
he wouldn't need to.
I would like to spin it as the wizard was never gone. He was never dead. He just retreated into his stronghold because he built some really big, gnarly new like defense golems, trying to spin something to let people know that he's back and you shouldn't go there.
Okay.
He let us
Okay.
go because we didn't steal.
Yeah.
All right. You
Yep.
guys are actually being truthful about things. So here's what I'm going to do. For your purchases, I'm going to give you half price because people are
Oh.
appreciative of what went on. They are going to consider it as if you had, done the village a solid. Because there was no money in this to begin with other than looting the place.
Yeah.
That's something you decided to do, which is useful for you because otherwise leather is 150 gold.
Oh, wow.
So instead, the leather is going to cost you 75.
Okay.
Okay, leave some money for a weapon if you want a weapon.
I would,
What
when
would
we
you
get to
like?
that point, would like a short bow.
Okay, let's see. A short bow, you say?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Short bow with the discount would be 30 gold.
Yeah. And do I need to buy ammo with that?
You do need you need ammo. I won't make you buy it because we want to kit you out some. So let's say you got a quiver of 25 arrows.
Okay.
Okay. And you guys still have that spell ring. Oh, no, you don't. You gave back the spell ring. So you didn't actually get out of there with any loot at all.
Just the gem.
Just the gem. Yeah. Okay. Anything else you want to buy? Do you have any gold left?
It's supply chain issues. That's why it's 100.
Do you need a light source?
Peasant.
I should get like a lantern and maybe like a thief's kit.
Okay, yeah. Thieves' kit would be very useful for you to have. Getting a thieves' kit in this town. Let's let's say that currently you're not able to get a thieves kit.
Okay.
Okay. But you want a lantern.
Yeah.
Let's see, a lantern. How much gold do you have left?
37.
All right, 5 gold for a lantern and the oil to go with it.
Okay, cool.
And then keep a little bit in pocket money. You guys came from this town, so assume you already had a place that you were living.
Okay.
All right. John.
Yeah.
What you
I'd
want?
like some armor.
What kind of armor?
Light,
Light, medium,
heavy.
or heavy?
At least medium.
Medium would be scale, chain, and half plate. And heavy is split, banded, and plate.
What
Penalties get
are we
worse
looking at
for
with
the
prices?
well, the cheapest thing is 250 gold for
Okay.
medium.
Okay.
That's
that's
at the discounted price.
That's
yeah.
with the discount.
That's with the discount.
Ooh,
Armor is expensive because it has to be custom made, takes time, blah.
So I guess I have to look at the light armor then.
Did you guys actually get out with anything else? I'm trying to
No.
think of in the graveyard. Was there other stuff?
Maybe
You got the
just
great
the
axe.
axe?
You could sell the great axe for money if you wanted to.
No, I want to keep the great
Okay.
axe.
I would be down to, because we have 248, right? And it's
Yeah.
250. I'd be down to throw the 2 gold in. You'd
Yeah.
be broke, but you would have the armor.
Well, sure.
Technically, there are living expenses and stuff, but I'm going to waive it for this since this is your home village. And typically, you'd pay for training too. But again, they're doing you a solid because you did something for the village. Right. So basically, I'm trying to deplete your gold before we start the next one.
Sure.
Okay.
So you got the armor for 250. That is scale mail. It's +3 to your armor class. It's got a 2 penalty, and its durability is a D6. Do you have a strength of 10 at least?
I have a strength of 16.
Oh, you're fine.
Nice.
Anything above light has a strength requirement.
That's fair.
All right. How about a weapon? Are you gonna
I've
use the
got a
axe?
great axe,
Yeah.
and I've got like no money. So
Mhm. Okay. Sounds good. Brad, what are you going with?
Kira's gonna have to go with light armor.
Okay. Leather, padded, or studded?
studded probably.
Yeah, studded.
Studded would be 125. Discounted.
125. Okay.
So that would give you a 2 plus 2 AC, a 1 penalty, and a D6 durability.
Okay. Wait. Plus.
Padded gives you the same AC, but has less durability.
Okay. I'm sorry. So it's +2 AC,
1 penalty,
1 penalty,
and a D6 durability.
and D6 durability. Okay.
Yep. And you need a weapon.
Well, she's got the longsword from her original being
Okay.
kitted out, and that seemed to be working pretty well. So
Yeah.
I'll just do that.
What's going on?
I would like to get a. She's human, and having to
Lantern.
scratch together a torch was kind of harrowing. So
Yeah.
yeah, she wants a. Do they have hooded lanterns where we could easily?
Yeah,
is that-
same price. Just
Okay.
5 gold for the lantern and some oil to go with it. And yeah, it's got a shutter. We'll say that yours did too, Chuck. You got a shutter. You can
Okay.
shutter the lantern.
Cool.
30. Okay, so I got 12 gold left. Nice. Okay.
Hey,
Oh, he is not a happy camper.
no, he's being a little dick tonight.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sure. Slink off after I said that.
That's fantastic.
He's like, fine, daddy. All right. So yeah, there we go. You guys spend some time here after the training, after learning some skills. You find that you're all broke again. You're going to have to go out on an adventure, unless you want to go and just go and kill the wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he was a fair guy. Like, the gem was legit. He let you guys go after, proving to be honest yourselves.
Yeah, there's no reason to go. I mean, unless he starts getting out of control, I don't see a reason to go back.
It's true. True. All right. It's early, but we'll go ahead and end it there because I haven't prepared anything for a first level
Okay.
adventure. But again, we're playing Immortals White Box by Lost Legacy Gaming. Successfully kickstarted. You can go there to take a look at it. Currently, it's editing on the first book is done. I'm going to be doing layout shortly on it. And cool game. Very cool game. I do like it. Hopefully, in our next playtest, you'll get to see what characters of a level will do and get into more of the rules for armor and how shields work. I was hoping somebody would grab a barrel top because the shields, I actually really like how they do it. Shields do not give you an armor class bonus.
Okay.
You have to use your reflex action to bring it to bear to block and attack.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
And
because Kira's got a shield, but
Yeah.
never came into play.
And so it means if you use your reflex action to use your shield, it means you can't take it to do something like someone retreating from you in combat. You can't get your free strike in unless you can use your reflex action. And there's more granularity now that we're first level that I'd like to get into. Pity no spellcasters. I might throw an NPC spellcaster in with you just because it's just so we can show off some of the spells.
Cool.
Sure.
Yeah, so there we go. We'll continue on next Sunday as well if you guys are into it. Chuck, you got anything you want to throw out there?
This Wednesday on Defenders of Cobalt, we should be back to more Night Below. We're getting close to wrapping that. And then on Friday, we'll be doing Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And tomorrow on our YouTube, everything that I've been too lazy to actually release over the past couple weeks, it's all hitting tomorrow. Starting at 8 a.m. every hour.
Chuck is going to flood
That
the
may
YouTube.
be the thing that we recorded earlier today.
No, that's going out too.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And it's over now, but I'm going to go ahead and plug Skin City there. I don't know if you guys are going to take late pledges or not, but either way, check it out. There is the link on the screen for Skin City that successfully funded last week, Halloween night. Yeah, so see what it's all about and maybe pick it up post Kickstarter.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Anyone else? John?
Nope.
Got anything? Brad?
No, sir.
No. Okay. Well, if you found me, you know where we are. Go to BlueMagicBLUMAGIK.com for all the podcasts for too many years. Too many years. Almost more years than one of your players has been alive, Chuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So join us next Sunday, folks. Also coming up on my streams, Tuesday, Werewolf 20th Anniversary Edition. Friday, we are doing Bloody Appalachia, doing a little horror gaming in there. This Saturday, I'm on Defenders of Cobalt, playing a new game.
Yeah. Well, which the mech game that Joe.
Yeah, Joe's running a game that I think is still in backer kit funding right now. I wish I could remember the name of it, but
Salvage Union.
Yeah, Salvage Union.
Salvage Union. So check that out. And then that was Saturday. Yeah. So we're good. That's a lot of stuff. That's stuff to do, to watch. Go do that thing. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.